Hello and welcome to vlog number 9. I'm super excited and pumped up for this one because I get to film this one inside my own living room. I never get to do that, but my wife and son are off for the day doing their own thing and I get the house myself, so I figured why not film vlog number 9 on this beautiful Saturday morning. Please excuse my Saturday morning clothes, but we're gonna film a video and we're gonna talk about a topic that's extremely important. If you have revenue goals and you're not hitting them, or you're struggling to break into your business, or you're struggling to get more customers, this video is gonna be extremely valuable to you. Now, this is one thing that I've really lacked in my business when I first got started. When I first got started, I spent a lot of time setting up business bank accounts, getting my web, and I actually spent a lot of money on my website too, so the Sold with Video website. But I focus on a lot of these things that are really not important, but make you feel like you're being productive, make you feel like they're important, when it really comes down to it, they're not important at all. The most important thing for your business is marketing and sales. If you don't have a lead generation source, if you don't know how you're getting leads and you don't know how to convert those leads into customers, you are not going to have a business. A lot of people start looking at all these different things that they think they need when starting a business, and most of them, like 99% of them, are not important. The most important thing is sales, and that's where you should be focusing a lot of your time. Even the fulfillment of the orders is really not as important as actually being able to go sell it. Obviously, you want your service and your products to be the best they can be, but if you have the best product and the best service out there and you're not selling it, it does you absolutely no good. So what we want to do is really look at, how do we do this? Like, how do we start a sales funnel? What do we want to do? Where do we start? How do we begin? How do we know what's going to work? Well, what we need to do is actually start at our end goal. And this is the same thing with YouTube videos. With our YouTube video, I don't just create a YouTube video with no point or goal in mind. I'm not just creating videos and saying, okay, well, maybe I'll slap this call to action in there, or maybe I'll just put a subscribe button at the very end, or maybe I'll just put a video out there to entertain people. No, every single one of my YouTube videos has a certain goal, has a certain intent, has a certain reason why we're doing that video. And I'll give you an example for this video here, and why we started the vlogs video is because they're a lot more personable. It lets you into my life. It shows what I'm actually doing and allows me to establish a better connection with you, so that if you ever do go down on one of my sales funnels or ever do launch a product, I'm establishing more trust with you. And that's really what I want to do. I want to be open, I want to be 100% transparent, and I want to be vulnerable with my audience, with you guys, the Sold with Video community. And that's why we do these vlog videos. Now, every vlog video also has a very clear call to action at the end, so that after I establish that trust and that connection and transparent with you, I can send you down a sales funnel. And that's really what we do, or get you onto my email list so I can further establish that connection, that relationship. And so that's why we do these vlog videos. Now with a YouTube video, I go, what do I want? Well, I want more sales. How do I get more sales? Well, I need people on my email list because I'm going to sell them on webinars. So I go, okay, I want to make 10 grand. How do I do it? Well, I'm going to host webinars. Okay, well, what do I need to do to host a successful webinar? Well, I need to get people on the webinar. I need opt-ins. Okay, well, how do I get opt-ins? Well, I need people on my email list so I can email them about it, or I need to run Facebook ads to it. Okay, well, how do I get people on my email list? Well, I'm going to do a video on this topic. I'm going to do YouTube videos so that people go onto my email list. And I go, okay, well, on the webinar, I'm selling this. What kind of YouTube video can I put out there that's going to attract people that are going to want this? And I go, okay, well, I'm going to do a YouTube video on how to do X, Y, and Z, because if people are looking up how to do X, Y, and Z, it means they're struggling with something that I'm going to be selling at the end of my webinar. So I look at the whole goal of what I want, and I look at, okay, I want people to buy my product from webinars. I know they're going to be needing to struggle with X, Y, and Z, and I work backwards until I get to my YouTube video. And now I know exactly what the goal and the intention of my YouTube video is. And so we don't start in the beginning and work our way up. We actually start at what our goal is and work our way backwards. And so the same concept holds over into basically any business. And so if you're a real estate agent, for example, or you're a local video marketer trying to sell your video marketing services, you still want to work backwards. You go, I want to make $10,000 a month. Okay, well, how do I do that? Well, I know that every customer I bring on is worth $500. So that means every month I need 20 new customers to hit $10,000 a month. Well, how am I going to get 20 customers? Well, I know if I'm a real estate agent, I get customers and clients by having meetings. And I can go to their house, I can talk to them, but I know every time I bring someone on, it's because of meeting. And I go, okay, well, I have a 50% close rate in my meetings. So if I need 20 people, that means I need 40 meetings a month to happen in order for me to close and hit my goal. And then we go, okay, well, how do we start getting 40 meetings? Well, I can start asking for more referrals, I can start running ads, I can start doing all this stuff and go, great, okay, I'm gonna run an ad for selling homes to get, and then get for free call, then to get people. And so you start looking at everything backwards, and then you actually can look at what your first step is. Your first step is running a Facebook ad so that you can get 80 people like setting a 15-minute consultation with you, then you can convert 40 of them into an in-person meeting, and then you can convert 20 of them into listings. And so if we reverse engineer this, if you're selling a digital product, you go, I want $10,000 a month. Okay, you need 20 customers. Okay, well, to get 20 customers, I know I have a 10% conversion rate on my webinars. So that means I need, what is that, 200? I need 200 people on my webinars. Okay, well, if I need 200 people on my webinar, I know that I need 400 people to opt in for the webinar because of your number. So let's say you get 400 people opt in, 50% of them show up, a 10% close, bam, you just hit your $10,000 goal. And now what you start doing is you start looking at each step individually, and as you accomplish this step, you move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. That way you know to hit your $10,000 goal, you have all these baby steps lined out, and it makes it very easy for you to focus on each step and know when you wake up in the morning what you need to do to hit your freaking goal. Now, obviously you need to do this a couple times. You need to finally figure out your numbers and your conversion rates and things like that. But the beautiful part about this is you can look in the beginning and start breaking things down. When you finally start your sales funnel and you start working your way down and go, great, these are the numbers I need to hit. If it's your first time doing it, you're not really gonna know what the conversion rates are. So you're gonna have to go through the process and finally figure out and fine tune it. Now, you may look at this and go, you know what? I thought I'd get 80 clicks, which would lead to 10 calls. I'm getting people clicking, but they're not opting in and scheduling calls. Well, you look at that step and look at what's broken. Well, is my ad copy not right? Is my landing page or my opt-in page not congruent to the ad? Is maybe the opt-in page broken? And you start looking at this, and then you start looking at like, well, the Facebook ad right to a call, it's not really converting. What can I put in between there to help my conversion rates on the calls? And you go, well, maybe I offer a free training video, and at the end of the training video, my call to action is, why don't we set up a call with you to personally take this plan and personalize it to your business? Set up a call right now, it's completely free, and I'll walk through what we just taught you and how you can do it for your business. Bam, maybe that's all you needed. Maybe that's all you needed in the beginning step, is putting a little buffer in there, and then you move on to the next step. Okay, I have people on calls, I'm getting 10 calls, but they're not really converting, and so what can I do to make sure that those calls are now converting? Maybe my offer's too much money, maybe I'm not a very good salesman, I need to increase that. And you start working each step along the way until you hit your $10,000 goal. And then what happens is you have a very fine-tuned sales and marketing process that's always working for you. So that's all you need. You need a sales and marketing system, a lead and sales and conversion generating system. And if you're not working on that, you're gonna have an uphill battle. Now, with this video, I'm gonna give you guys 2 different calls to action. This isn't something I typically do, but I know there's a ton of different people watching this video that are in all different niches. So if you want to start using YouTube to generate leads, to get people on your email list, so you can run them to videos and launches and webinars and things like that, and you want to start creating YouTube videos that convert extremely high, click right here. We have an automated webinar that's playing 2 times a day that you guys can watch and go through right now. That's gonna walk you through, it's about 60 to maybe 90 minutes long, and it's going to walk you through everything you need to create high converting videos. And when I say high converting, I'm talking like 40% of your audience that sees your call to action will take action on it. We've hit those high numbers before. It's typically between 20 to 40%. Go right there, watch the automated webinar. It's playing 2 times a day. Pick the time that's convenient for you, and we will walk you guys through that entire process. Now, if you are a local video marketer and you want more local video marketing clients, click right here, go to Local Video Academy and get on the waiting list. So when we relaunch that program, we'll dive into this concept even more and actually show you what we're doing, what soldwithvideo.com is doing to get more clients on a daily basis to our business. So if you want to learn YouTube for your business, bam, right here. If you want more local clients, bam, right here. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed being welcomed into my home. I love all of you guys, and I appreciate the Sold with Video community. So that's it. See you guys. Take care. Peace.